Now mid-Jan, and since mid-Christmas break we've had lots of problems. It turns out the chimneys in the house are causing a lot of issues. We first noticed some drips coming down here, very light, didn't think anything of it, they weren't very deep, but now these drips have been running down. They build up water on the carpet. It's dried out today. It's come through there, so something's coming through the roof here. This wall here is part of the chimney that goes down. And look, the floor that we'd finished, now all the water's coming down through the chimney and the roof. So this is in the loft, and you can see where it's coming through. It's coming through there and running down on the inside. The wood here is damp. Plasterboard there's damp, and it's coming through the chimney from there. So it looks like it's coming from the back of the chimney, or it's coming down the front and spreading, but whichever way, is it coming from the back there? Is it coming from that missing tile and filling up? There's lead there, so it should come down and run down the edge, but we've got an issue there. So I've got to get the scaffolding put up now, check this chimney out and try and figure out what's causing it. The lead flashing this side isn't touching the tiles, but it should have been running off and then falling onto the tiles there. So it should have been okay. But something's coming through the back there and down the sides here. So we're gonna have to check that lead flash in there. So that's the first chimney. I've got to pull all that plasterboard off. If it gets any worse, and redo. But that, if I run my hands down it, is wet. And that's gone right the way through there and coming out down the wall on the inside. So it's traveling through the wall on the inside here and coming out down the bottom. And then we've also got the chimney in the other part of the house. You can see all the water coming through from this chimney, coming through the bricks. There's water coming into it. Now the chimney is butted right onto the side of this lean-to. So somehow water's coming into the gap there, staying there and coming through, and the other side. So I've now got to get scaffolding up on this chimney from the outside, block the gap where this side of the roof hits the chimney there, so that's all then fully waterproof. Block the other side of it and the front. Now we've got no lead flashing on this chimney, we've only got the lime plaster, so we're going to have to check all that out, but you can see it coming through from the sides and the top. It's not just that side it seems to be coming from, it is coming out this side as well. So I've got scaffolding to put up for £1,000. I've got another £1,000's worth probably of repair work on the chimneys, and then I've got to replaster and repaint everything again. And it all came through in the area that we'd finished. So we've got to start it all again. So that we're going to have a look at tomorrow, and then I'll figure out when the scaffolding's going up, and we'll figure out what we're going to do. But that is coming down from the inside, so not the outside bit, it's coming down from inside there, straight the way through, and coming through there. So the looks of it, it's come down there, out the other side, so it is that side of the roof as that's coming down the chimney and through this side. So the inside of there must be, so the inside of that part must be where it's just filled up. But on a plus side, I've still got these frames to paint. So I've got these two frames to paint. I've got the hallway and the kitchen frame to paint, but all the windows are painted and finished. So these are all done, ready for installing, which we start next Friday on the frames that are finished. So we'll get the bedroom done, the bathroom done. This this hallway will get finished. But for the minute, all my concentrations now got to go on this roof. So the chimney comes down there, it's catching and it's coming down from the inside and filling up and squirting through. So probably another 2 or 3 grand to sort that out. Don't quite know where that's coming from yet.